chorei, eu nunca pude imaginar que isso fosse acontecer. E numa bola de cristal vi o futuro transformar, e o que era bom ficou legal. Passarinho da montanha, quando chega, voou, voou. 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 Que o vento leve love logo já, que o vento leve love logo já, que o vento leve love logo já, que o vento leve love logo.
Well, good morning everyone, and welcome back to a new vlog. It's Saturday morning. It's 9:23 in the morning right now. I am in my guest room. This is kind of like my little area where I want to be away from the kids for a little bit. I did wake up earlier this morning, made pancakes from scratch, although I think I need to find a different recipe because whenever I make pancakes from scratch, Alden doesn't like it because he likes to eat his pancakes just straight up plain with no syrup, and the recipe, the pancakes come out not as sweet, so maybe that's why he doesn't really like it. But Livia, however, she loves the pancakes that I make because there's chocolate chip in it, and she's usually not really a morning person. She doesn't like the frozen pancakes, but she had 3 of the chocolate chip pancakes. Ryan is downstairs right now with the kiddos, and I decided to just come up here really quickly to just maybe get 1 or 2 chapters in. I am so close to my reading goal, you guys. I have read 19 books so far, and my goal for this year is 20 books. I had a little bit of a slower month last month, but I'm actually reading 3 different books right now. I started reading The 48 Laws of Power. Let me show you. This one. For this one, I don't really have a desire to finish it really quickly. It's just more so like reading 1 or 2 chapters a day. Actually, I think I said 1 chapter a day, so like 1 power a day. And then the other one that I started listening to is actually the book called The Women by Kristen Hanna. But I haven't really been much in a audiobook vibe lately, but I do need to try to finish that up before the end of the year. And then, as you saw, I am reading this book. It's called Best Friends Forever. I got this book from a book fair by my county library earlier this year. I think I want to say like right around March or April, somewhere around there. And it's an older book, obviously, but it's by Jennifer Weiner. Goodreads rating on this one is about 3 point something. And here's the thing with Goodreads, sometimes I don't really read the ratings or the reviews on there because some people just like really go in and like criticize a book so much, and I find the ratings not matching like my expectations. And sometimes the people that go in and rate the books, they're self-proclaimed like book experts, so they like really critical when it comes to like rating books. And so this is an example of how it's not particularly rated too high, but I actually am really enjoying this, considering this is an older book, and I think it came out like right around early 2000s, like 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. So it's really interesting also to read like older books like that, to kind of like take you back in space, because you know some of the references may seem quote-unquote a little bit old school compared to now. But I'm about 60% through, and it's a pretty quick read, so hopefully I can finish it this weekend. Plans for this weekend, don't really have much plans going on. I do have like, if you watched my last vlog, you saw that I just did my wall here for my guest room, and I do have an extra sheet of like the decals. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to put like the wall in front of me, so having 2 accent walls with the patterns, I think it will be so cute. So I might do that this weekend, finish that up. And then obviously I do have some chores that I am trying to keep up with as well. And I do want to do like some fun things with the kiddos as per usual, but we don't know what that is yet. So cheers guys, welcome back to a new vlog.
Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, você só continua com essa enrolação. Eu já limpei e arrumei o que você pediu, enquanto você tinha outra coisa que arrumar. E mesmo assim te esperando você não saiu. Falou que falta eu botar água pra esquentar. Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Depois faltou cozinha, banho, roupa e bebê. Parece sempre que há alguma coisa pra fazer. Já te falei que compromisso não pode esperar, mas você sempre arruma coisa pra se enrolar. Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Eu já limpei e arrumei o que você pediu, enquanto você tinha almoço para cozinhar. E mesmo assim depois de tudo você não saiu. Evita que agora vai preparar o jantar. Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, você continua com essa enrolação. Eu já chamei, já avisei, e você continua essa
There's juice here. So I'm trying the egg spring rolls. That's Alden's Big Zack Snacks. This is Livia's. Ooh. Oh, they already have, there's an extra juice. Okay. Wash your hands, buddy. This is the kids' meal. Okay, so we just got back from Target. It's 6:22 p.m. so we went to just get food to eat because I didn't cook tonight. I didn't feel like cooking tonight. So the kids are having Zaxby's and I am having Panda Express, but I wanted to try this egg roll that I got from Zaxby's. I feel like Zaxby's always has these like special menu items, so I'm gonna try this out because I didn't get egg rolls from Panda Express but had to get it from Zaxby's. Make it make sense, but let's try it out. That's good. Wanna try a bite? Good. Is Lena eating still? Good girl. Also, we got a drink and I got a medium Coke and look how big it is. Like, it's as big as my face. Look at how big the diameter is compared to Alden's drink, which is the small. I thought this was a medium, so when I ordered a Coke, I was like, oh, I'll have a medium Coke. I thought it was gonna be like this, Alden, and it's like that big. That's insane. In Malaysia, this is the large. But yeah, here we go. That's yours, and this is mine. I'm gonna show you guys what I got from Panda Express, and I did get a larger plate than normal. Okay, so here's my Panda Express. I got the Beijing beef, orange chicken, gotta have that, and then I also got the sirloin steak. I am so full, but I didn't finish my dinner because that was a lot of food. Anywho, I wanted to do a quick little haul. Guys, the background of my videos are always gonna be really noisy because of my kids. They don't know how to keep quiet. So, oh, you hear me, huh? Do you agree what I said?
Oh, you want me to be more loud? Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's so loud. Alright, so I got Livy a book, a Miss Rachel book, so she has it over there. Alden, he got that super loud Beyblade. Go play in the kids' room. And then I just got some snacks. So fruit roll-ups, sour for Alden. Olivia got the Moana fruit snacks. And then mine, I got the regular fruit roll-ups here. And then I just got some toilet bowl cleaners, the Sentiva by Clorox. And then I also got an assorted cheese tray. Also got this, which is the all-purpose cleaner. Went to Target to get milk, so my gallon of milk. Last thing that I got is this little Prosecco. It comes with a scarf. It's so cute. I got 6 of them for Lena and Lydia's teachers for their school. I'm probably gonna get them something else also, but I thought that this would be like a cute little gift for them as well. And this one was $5 each at Target. Lena, what are you doing there? Lena, you're in Alden's Beyblade Stadium. Hi. Whoa, 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 you're gonna fall, you're gonna fall. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. It's probably 7:45 in the morning right now. My hair hasn't really behaved yet, so yeah, it's early in the morning, but it's Sunday, so happy Sunday. I am still having this sore throat / congestion. Just me and the girls, like, we have this cough, this nose thing. I actually have a headache like right now, but I haven't taken any Excedrin yet because just wanted to give it some time. But yeah, it's very, very cold this morning. It's like 30 degrees or something like that outside, which is nice and nipply, as they say, which I really, really love. Anyway, I wanted to mention yesterday when I got the Prosecco, we were at the Target, right? And the Prosecco was kind of like at the front of the store. So it was one of the first things that were at the front of the store as soon as we got in. So as soon as we got in, the girls were in their double stroller, right? So I was pushing the stroller. By the way, I kind of like finally gotten around to like having the double stroller. I wasn't really a fan of it because whenever I put Livia down in the front, it was so hard for me to maneuver. So I found the hack. And the hack is to put Livia on top and then on the bottom, so it's easier to maneuver, and it was like the sweet spot. But anyway, so the Prosecco was in the front of the store, so we grabbed the Prosecco and we put it in the storage. And then while we were walking the store, like, the girls started taking off their jackets, so we put it in the basket underneath in the stroller. We grabbed all these things, kind of put it in underneath the stroller, and so we went to the self-checkout lane and I paid for everything. By the way, Alden got this Beyblade as well. And we were paying for all of this stuff, and then we walked out of the store. We started loading the car, and then when I was unloading my basket, taking out the shoes, the jackets, like all those things, then I found out that the Prosecco bottles were underneath that, like, were in there. So I was like, oh my gosh, Alden, we didn't pay for the bottles that we got, the drinks that we got for the teachers. And so I was like, okay, that's crazy, number one, because the alarm didn't go off, and number two, like, this is the question, right? Like, what is the moral thing to do? I could just like walk out and not pay for these drinks, but then I was watching a TikTok about an influencer who was just recently like arrested for shoplifting, and they found her through like CCTV cameras. And of course, like, my guilty conscience. So I was like, no, we're gonna go back in and we're gonna pay for this. So I just loaded the kids in the car, and Alden is old enough that I can leave them in the car for like quick, like 5 minutes. So he like locked the car inside with the sisters. The girls were like strapped in their car seat, obviously. I ran inside and then I quickly paid for my stuff, but I didn't want to just grab the bottles and hold them in my arms because that would have been weird. So I just left the bottles in the stroller. So when I walked to the store, I was basically pushing an empty stroller, like there's no children or child in it. And I went through the same checkout lane again and then paid for it. And the guy was like, oh, you're missing your kid. And I'm like, oh no, they're outside. And he was looking outside like, wait, where are our children? So I was like, you know, I didn't want to like get into it too much, but yeah, it was interesting. I paid for it, and no one said anything or noticed anything. And even when I walked into the store, like the sensors didn't go off, which was crazy. So yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you guys the story yesterday, but that's what happened. So really funny. We did the right thing. We went back into the store, paid for the items, and we're good. So yeah, what are the plans for today? Don't really know what our plans are for today, honestly. No, I'm not gonna go to Stone Mountain, baby. It's too cold, and mommy has a cold, Livy has a cold, Lena has a cold. I'm not sure, but happy Sunday, guys. Okay, so I'm in the guest room because it's always way quieter in here. There's the vacuum going on downstairs and all of these things. But it's actually 11:21 right now, and I just took a shower. I love taking morning showers and nighttime showers. I take two showers a day. So I am selling a few baby things like on Facebook Marketplace. One of my items that has been listed for a very long time is the baby bassinet that we have. And literally I've got like so many people who messaged me but never really came through to like getting it. And I didn't want to just to like donate it because I know that eventually someone would buy it. So this past week, actually, this bassinet, somebody messaged me saying that they're interested, but they're not going to be able to come back in my area until this coming Tuesday. And then randomly this morning, another person messaged me about it, and she says she's interested, and all of a sudden she's like, I can come right now, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Perfect. And so she sent me that at 11:03, and she should be here by now, but I'm gonna check to see how much I'm listing this for because I forgot how much I'm selling it. I know that I dropped the price because no one was buying it. So initially it was $100 and I dropped it to like 80 bucks, which is such a good deal because it's the Halo Swivel bassinet and it's brand new, you guys. This thing retails for $200. So anyway, $80, it's fine. I do want it to go to a good home, and yeah, I think that's all that matters. So let's go downstairs and get ready for that pickup.
Muitas vezes é da dor que vem o amor. Eu que pensava que era engano.
So here they are, the cradle, the little platform, and the legs. And here are the sheets. Let me grab a bag for this too.
Esqueci dos tropeços, esqueci das caídas, em noites perdidas. Vou encontrar o meu lar. Foi do seu sorriso que encontrei a paz.
So I just pulled up to a bank here so I can deposit the cash that I just got from my Facebook sale today. But I feel like such a boomer. I feel old for some reason. I feel like they changed the ATM machine, and I tried to put the card in but it wouldn't take it. But then this machine, I noticed that they are also doing the tap. I guess you can tap it to start your transaction. However, when I tried to tap it on the sensor, it didn't take that either. And then they were asking for like a cardless access code, which I don't even know what mine is. So I just pulled away from it because I don't know how to use the ATM machine, and I've never come across that before, so it's my first time. And I think they do have an ATM in the lobby area, like in the building, but I don't even know if the double doors, the front entrance is open because it is a Sunday today, and besides Lena is in the car, and I actually don't really like going to the bank when it's quiet like this because you just never know, there are a bunch of crazies out here. So yeah, even when I go to the ATM, I always like look around me like, ugh. It's not like I have a lot of money or anything, but I just don't like knock on wood, I don't want to ever be robbed like that, because it's gonna traumatize me. So did that. I came on here because I wanted to share with you guys, like, I've never really seen an ATM machine like that, and that was embarrassing. But me getting out of the house is actually like a challenge to myself, because I really want to like step out of my comfort zone. My comfort zone is being at home. Like, I can stay home like all day every day and be completely fine, but because it's such a beautiful day out and don't really have much chores to do, even if I do have chores, they're always going to be there, right? So might as well just go out and enjoy the weekend. So I'm out, but I don't really have anything in mind. I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go to a HomeGoods, because I haven't been to a HomeGoods in a while. It's not like I have anything that I want to get from HomeGoods. Maybe I can look at some throw blankets, because I've been thinking of getting a throw blanket for my guest room. So let's do that. I already know that the HomeGoods is gonna be crazy busy because it is, like I said, the weekend. And then I was thinking maybe Lena and I can go to like a little playground here. Yeah, baby, and just go for like a quick walk in the stroller or something. So I think that would be really nice. So I think that's what we'll do. I'm so proud of myself for getting out of the house. You guys, like I said, this is really just me stepping out of my comfort zone. Yesterday I went out with my 3 kids. Usually I always dread the idea of like going out with 3 of them sometimes, because I feel like it's a lot, you know, and my kids are smaller. I have 2 like really young ones, and even my oldest, my 8-year-old, and my second one, they always like argue and bicker with each other, so it's very stressful. So even though I try to do like a fun thing, it ends up like not being fun at the end of the day, if you catch my drift. So I try not to let it like really get to me and let it like ruin our day. So I really, you know, I brought them out. We went to Target yesterday, so that was good. We did something. Last weekend I went out to my mom's house, you know, again just in the spirit of trying to like get out of the house more instead of just being in the house on the weekend, which like I'm not opposed to staying at home, but sometimes like I stay at home too much. I feel like I do need to like get out, and I do like going out, especially when I was in California. Like I went to the stores, went shopping, window shopping. It was so much fun just to kind of see like what things they had out in the stores, you know what I mean? So so that's what I'm trying to do more of these days, albeit it's only been like 2 weeks since I got back. But yeah, like it's really daunting at first, and it's hard to kind of get out of the house with your kids. But if you need a little push, if you are anything like me at all who prefer to stay at home, you're a homebody, and if you just dread going out with your kids, but you also are tired of just staying at home and it's making you go stir crazy, like just get out. And it's stressful, it's hectic, but it can also be fun, you know what I mean? So if you're like me, let's do this together and let's challenge ourselves. Let's get out. And I really do want to go for the walk though with my daughter, because it is a beautiful day out. I want to see the leaves, the trees. I think she would really enjoy it. So back at home. I feel like a horrible mom sometimes, because I was gonna take Lena to the park, but then I was like, you know, she started fussing in the back, so I was like, maybe she's hungry, and I already fed her the mac and cheese, but maybe she wants to eat like real food. But that was one of the reasons why I decided to come home. And then also thinking like, oh, maybe Alden and Lena are already home. But anyway, we're home now. Not even 3 o'clock yet. Almost 3, like 5 minutes to 3. But I wanted to show you quickly what I got. Doc? Doc? Good girl. Okay, so I've been wanting to get like a throw again for my guest room. So I got this really fuzzy throw. Ooh, it's like really soft, and it's from Rachel Zoe, and it was $25. You know me and my price transparency, I always share the prices. So $25, which I thought was like not too bad for this kind of like scalloped design, which is really cute. So we're gonna like put it upstairs and see like how it turns out. And then I also got some like decorative pillows to put on that same bed as well. So I went with like a beige or like an off-white color with some floral embellishments on it. I think it's like really subtle, but really cute as well. So hopefully this also looks nice in the bed. And I thought that this and the throw kind of goes together. See the two colors together? Cute. And it's neutral enough so that if I do go with a different sheet set that's a little bit more busy or more colorful, then it's not going to take it away. And then from the TJ Maxx section, I did get a couple of things. I've been wanting to try these like heatless curler, what do you call this? Heatless curler rods. So I got this from the Kitsch brand, and it's $10, and these are like rods. And the reason why I wanted to get this is because like I do have really long hair, and I have a Dyson Airwrap, which I love my Dyson. Like this is on day 2 of my Dyson, so you still have that waviness in it. But for days when I have to go to the office, I don't really have time to do my hair in the morning. So I figured like, hey, let's try this out and see if this is gonna work on my hair type. So I want to try this out. Actually, I want to try this out tonight. And I don't have micellar water or like cleansing oil at the moment, so I decided to get a whole bottle of this. And I am actually out of my cleanser. I'm still trying to collect all of my empties, my product empties, and then I'll share like once I get a lot of my empties in a bag, then I'll share with you guys in a future video. But the cleanser that I've been using is finally out, so I got this one, which is a Korean brand skincare. I've used this before, and I bought it from Amazon a while ago. Okay, and it's from the company called The Face Shop. So I really love this, and really gentle on the skin. So I'm glad that they had this at TJ Maxx, and this was $7. So this was $7. This was $7 as well. When I say $7, $6.99 both, and this was $9.99. And by the way, the pillow set, I don't think I should share with you guys the price. That was $24.99 as well. Guys, it's the next day, and I didn't really get to vlog yesterday night because my battery died, and I just didn't feel like going downstairs. Oh, actually no, I didn't vlog yesterday because my battery died, and usually I have an extra battery that's like all fully charged waiting for the one that I'm using to run out, so that I never run into like battery issues. But for some reason I thought that I was charging the other battery that I had. Turned out that it wasn't charging when it was plugged into the wall, so I had 2 dead batteries, and then I just had to wait for them to be charged, and then completely forgot to vlog. But I wanted to come on here this morning to show you kind of like what I've done to the guest room. I feel like I'm really happy with like how it turned out, and it's still kind of like a work in progress, but so far with everything that we have, without buying new furniture or anything like that, I feel pretty good with like how it looks right now. And yeah, I think I do have a couple of ideas of like what I want to do next in this room, which I'm gonna share with you all in a little bit. So let's see what we've done. So as soon as you enter here, you can see this is what it looks like right now. I have the mirror kind of like to the right over here. I have this little like vase that I put right next to it. And then I have this new throw that I just got from Home Goods yesterday. It's not really the throw that I was looking for, because the one that I wanted is actually, I wanted something that's longer so that it can go on the sides, but I can always get that in the future, and I can layer this textured one on top of it. But for right now, I think it looks really, really cute. Okay, and then on the bottom here, I have like a bed skirt that I added. Before this, my box spring was kind of showing, which looked really, really ugly. So at least we have that covered, and it's just kind of like a neutral color. I got that from Amazon yesterday on Prime, and it was delivered like within 24 hours, which is great. And then I also have these like Euro shams over here. Again, it's kind of like not in this super malleable type of pillow, but it works. I did the karate chop in the center there because everyone does it, and I think it looks cutesy that way. But yeah, here's that. And again, this Euro sham is kind of like a very subtle cream color with some flowers on it, which is plain, but it adds texture, which is really nice. And then if I do use a pattern sheet, it's still not going to be clashing against each other, which is really nice. So I do really like that. And because it's a lighter color, it makes this bed look less masculine, which is what I like also. And then since I don't have the end table on this side anymore, I kind of like angled this side, this table a little bit, so it's kind of like as soon as you come in, you see a little bit more like dimension. I do realize though that this bed is kind of off center a little bit, so I'll need to get like Ryan to kind of push it to the right by maybe 3 or 4 inches, so that way it's a little bit more even. But yeah, that's the lamp and everything for now. And the wall, I love the wall. You can't really see like the details on it on the camera, but it's actually really, really pretty. Especially if you're in the room, it does really add a nice cozy vibe, which is super, super cute. So I put the wall decal on this side of the wall as well. I did end up using all of the decals that I had. And I actually had to order another one because I realized that this side has more like closed space patterns, whereas this one has a little bit more like open gaps here. Like you see, I can definitely put like one here, one here, one here, one here, and it's still sort of like open, but I didn't have enough. But for right now, I think it works. I did order the extra decals, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up when I get it. And yeah, I decided to just kind of like frame the door as well. I think it looks cute. So yep, so this side here still bare, and then this wall on this side is of course still bare too. Okay, so for future plans, I do want to get rid of this credenza here. I did like it, but I feel like now it's really blocking this window here. It's like really weird. It's like blocking half of the window, which is such a bad energy, such a bad vibes. I don't like it at all. So I really want to get rid of it, and then I don't know what to replace it with next. Maybe I'm gonna put like a little chase here, put a little like credenza here on this wall that fits this wall. But I do want to get rid of that, and then I do want to add some curtains. I think it's gonna make this room look a lot airier. And the bed is very masculine too, which is nothing wrong with the bed, but that's probably gonna go last. But as soon as I get rid of this one, I do want to get rid of that nightstand as well, and just switch it to a smaller nightstand, more modern looking, maybe like a lighter wood, and put it on the sides here, and then change the bed to a lighter colored bed as well. That's the next plan. But it's gonna be, here's the thing with like me doing like decor stuff, like I usually go through a process, like it all doesn't happen in one time, right? So just more realistic for me is just to kind of do one thing at a time. So that's the plan for the future. But first of all, I do realize like I really want to get rid of this thing. But so that's it for this vlog, you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will catch you all in the next one. If you're not yet subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.